Okay, this is exciting because I've seen this picture before of him sitting on the dock. And I guess that's the cover to this album. So there is a chance I've heard something before now from Blue Melodic. What year did Blue Melodic come out? And I guess we'll find out when we click in as well to the Vivo. But let's see here. 4 years ago. Okay, I thought I was going to be a little bit farther behind. That's what I was thinking. Sly sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the time roll away. I haven't heard that in so long. Oh, Kitty Cub, he said, you're glad you found my channel. You're supposed to be a fan. Thank you so much for starting that hype train for us as well. That's so much appreciated. All right, this is the first song from Baby Keem, the Melodic Blue full album. Let's see, 14 songs. Okay, y'all, we have been doing these 19, these 24 track album listenings. And the songs are mostly like 2 minutes also. Oh, this is going to be done. Oh, man. All right. This could be done pretty quick, I guess. All right. So we have, what is this? Trademark USA. I'm already like, what could this mean? I wonder if it's because I think about how America is a bit of marketing over it being fully true to all of the things that it claims to be true. You know, like you see an ad for let's say, a car or something, and you hope it's all those things, and then you will find out firsthand, maybe not. So I wonder if that's going to be kind of what this is about.
Says shit. How I'm supposed to act when my morals ain't respected? How you supposed to act when your feelings ain't protected? I'm cashing checks just to get some neck and some necklaces. What's next? More turbulence. Praying on this plane. Success. Got a taste of it. Never was the same. Trademark on that pussy. Trademark in my brand new bitch. Yeah, duh. Hold up, blood. Hold up, cuz. Hold up, sis. LLC the Glock. And I LLC my bitch. Pass need the rock. I go crazy on my kids, Had to tell my grandma sit back, relaxing shit, Make nigga buy her house and car, she's off the list, Fake nigga talking about he rich but barely is, 8 figures jumping off the stage into the kids, Single out the shooter, take the shooter to the blitz, Dropping out of school, drop deposit on their crib, Popping out on Instagram, I only post my bitch, I don't need your input, get your 2 cents off my pick, Generation money, type of money, dying rich. And I wanna say, shout out to the dead. Now I flex, whoa. Shout out to the dead, to the dead, to the dead.
Ooh.
Shout out to the dead, to the dead, to the dead. Shout out to the dead, to the dead, to the dead. Shout out to the dead, to the dead, to the dead. I'm sick of you niggas not taking the risk. I'm taking the vengeance, taking my course. I cannot compete with the murder my system. My tolerance low, I don't tolerate force. I pretend I am the one. I rose and fall to score. I gotta let my ego go. Your nigga not ready to settle the war. You nigga not ready to stop being hoe. You nigga not ready to open the doors. You nigga run in, take all with the joy. You nigga not really the riches on floors. You nigga not ready to deal with the sacrifices, and instead you're passing the torch. I check the surveillance camera at the cemetery. See me dancing on all of your corpse. Go.
This production has been very interesting.
Hey, E38 got pulled over twice, had to go and switch plates. Bitch don't think shit sweet, I'm the same Baby Keem in 48 states. I play charades with the bank, just net 10 million, now I'm back with the rate. And now I'm going home with the loop. Mama going home with a coupe.
I was like, who is this?
twice. I took the torch, I quit being nice. I took the torch, now I gotta fight. You niggas impulsive, quick to make moves. You're biting your flows, a big appetite. I look at the hoes, they not at your shows. I look at your shows, they Oprah White. You gotta be nimble, I'm quick like a fox. I don't move in silence, this shit is abrupt. I'm VVS'd up, precise in the cut. If she get a nut, it's not about me. As long as you good, don't worry about me. I'm telling my friends that you not a freak. My new knee along is capping it strong, and she not afraid to get on one knee. I'm back at the crib, my memory deep. I think about mama and baby Hakeem. She got that tatted before I could read. I'm spiritual now, I pray in my sleep.
Hey.
But that was a fraud, I had to be tough. 20 million, oh, that's not enough. Don't ask no questions, bitch, go at it up. I took the light, the sacrifice. I sacrificed everything I need. I could probably fuck these bitches in my sleeve. Young nigga know the hustle and the peas. Stressing about money, turning other things. I was at Uncle Crib by 14. Can't get through to mama cause she rather drink. Facing the vision by the 13. I was 15. I was 16. I was 15. I was 16. I was 15. I was 16. I was 15. I was 16.
I'm a hot girl. A hot girl. I'm a hot girl.
Made me lose my mind.
A hot girl.
And so I'm like, how old is Keem in this? And then, wow. Wow. Is that production though? Is that production though? And then we have Drewsk. You said, nah, this ain't it. Which part, Drewsk? Is it more so that you're feeling overall this is not one of his stronger performances? And my thing is, one, I like the vocal performance. I like how high his, like the pitch wise of his voice. It makes it so unique for me. Hey, thank you. Oh my goodness, Melanin Vibes. How are you, dear? Thank you for this raid. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, Melanin Vibes, how are you doing? Thank you for that raid. So good to see you. How have you been? What were y'all doing? Hi, my name is Ari. We're just getting started on an album reaction review for Baby Keem. We're on the first song of the album, Trademark USA. I am a musician, music industry professional. I'm like, what else? And I'm a variety streamer. So it's like yesterday or practically this morning, also through the night, we did some cooking. We also put together a pressure washing machine and we drilled some holes in the bottom of my plant so that it could drain. So we, don't have a regular schedule for streaming. It's just based on when my other commitments have cleared up. And I'm like, what else? So turn on notifications if you want to follow and then be a part of all the things. But yeah, welcome in here, everybody. What were you doing? What were y'all up to? You said true, but you got to remember he's not going for a message. His subgenre is trap, which is all about vibe and ambiance and how well it fits to club aesthetics. That's kind of cleared it up for you. Like you don't really like Future, but you can understand he's one of the best at executing that subgenre. That's the other part of me asking his age, because it gives, I know did y'all say he's 26 now? I think I heard that in a previous stream. So he would have probably been, 22 when he released this. And he likely wrote it at least for a year. So he could have been 20. And that's not even an adult practically in governmental being on insurance types of numbers. Like you got to be 26 now to be taken off your parents' insurance. So that's another part of it. But I wonder if some people are expecting him to be more profound about what he's talking about in his lyrics because of association and being the cousin of the Kendrick Lamar, you know? And I think even for Kendrick, let's say he listens to this and he's like, okay, this is not what I would talk about. What I think is dope is that he still puts forward his cousin who does something so differently from him. And it's like he sees there is value to it. And maybe it's a thing of like, yeah, if I help all of these different people, it also comes back to Kendrick. Because you'll eventually hit a Baby Keem song featuring Kendrick. And then maybe you'll be like, oh, who's this Kendrick guy? And I'm talking about the young ones, the youngest of the young who may not know who he is right now. Oh, you're playing the Life is Strange series, Melanin. I love that. I love that. And y'all go follow her. My mod out here. Thank you for all you do. And thanks for hanging out with us. You know, we're going to want to return the favor and raid out on you when we get a chance. When we see you live. Jay Crimson, you said it's just a vibey album. Nothing wrong with that. Not everything gotta have a message. And I'm the type to be like, I want everything to have a message. The activist in me wants that, but I don't expect everybody to do that. It's not that I'll subtract points from Keem from it not being like this bigger thing. Like we started the song and I said, oh, you know, trademark USA. Maybe he's going to talk about the overcapitalization and the, you know, the marketing of the United States of America that's beyond the actual perception and reality that the, you know, like that would have been dope. But he doesn't lose points. He just doesn't gain those extra points of it being something that easily for me would mean he's being super woke. Right. Like I said before, we need woke people and we need unwoke people. We need people fighting for, you know, better things. And we need people making art for us to just disconnect sometimes. So yeah, I thought that was a vibe. And what I love also about Baby Keem is that he is a producer, y'all told me, and that he's produced a lot of his own work. So I feel like whatever he puts out, he's going to have an extra sprinkling of creativity to make sure that production is really, really great. At least from what I've heard so far, you know. So, and I'm talking previously on another couple of the songs y'all had me listen to as well. So that was lovely in the sense of a vibe. We don't really know what the lyrics were about. And maybe I'll put up the closed. Okay, there's no closed captions available. It'd be dope if there was like a lyrical version. And maybe we'll just pull up the lyrics because there's no video either. So I'm just like, let me just, yeah, we'll pull up Genius at the same time. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, ooh. I'm like, is this the next one? Okay. Genius. Let's say Baby Keem. Ooh, okay. So are we listening to the Melodic Blue Deluxe or the regular? Let me see how many songs are on this. Woo! 26. Yeah. We're going to listen to the original tonight. Okay, so let's see here. Trademark USA. Yeah. I can't help but feel neglected, changing up the schedule, your calendar refreshing. Okay. You're not really the richest on Forbes. Oh, and that's kind of what I was also catching is he mentioned LLC on the Glock and like stuff like that. So I wonder if it was about capitalism more than just, you know, America. And maybe it's overcapitalization a bit with just consumerism or trying to be this business guy, like people, not him specifically. Okay. So now we have the first order of business. Okay. So we're just going to go. It's not in order on YouTube again. Y'all, please. But you're uploading these. Put them in the order. Okay, so we'll just follow the Genius track list and just skip around to the right song. But up next is Pink Panties. So let's see here. Let me pull up these lyrics. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. Pink. Where you at?
Pussy ass nigga, you ain't know that shit. Back to the club with a fat ass bitch. Hey, I'ma call your hoe when I call that night. She open the door when the nigga outside. Call me up in Uber, I ain't leaving for shit.
I think I might have heard this.
Need some dick. Call me any night when you need some dick. Call me anytime when you need some dick.
I said alright, babe. You said alright, babe. Pussy tight, babe. Put that shit inside, babe. I let it kinks, bitch. Penny to the side, babe. I got a sneak, cause your nigga do not like me. Hey, mom, I need some patience. I get the paste up, you get the lace front. I don't need your little implications. Oh, you the jealous one? I'm on vacation. You want to treasure me, I want to better me. You want to take you out to eat, show some effort me. Hey, step out then, cause it's been a cool minute. There's some niggas going stupid in here, I must admit it. Got my eye on one a minute, she look like a flight attendant. I know it's a few ball players that been hit it. You gotta come see me first, you know you in my city. Sin City, headed east until you meet me.
Pussy ass nigga, you ain't know that shit. Back to the club with a fat ass bitch. Hey, I'ma call your hoe when I call that night. She open the door when the nigga outside. Call me up in Uber, I ain't leaving for shit. Call me in the morning when you need some dick. Call me in the night when you need some dick. Call me anytime when you need some dick. Hey,
Hey, spent a lot on your head, spent a lot just to take you on a trip and keep it player. Put my soul in these condoms. Been time, little bitch, laid up at the crib on some Seinfeld shit. We overdue for some fucking, we overdue for some sucking, we overdue, we overdue, we overdue, we overdue, we overdue, bitch. I need hands in the air, hand up in the air. If I lose my open, shit just won't be fair. I spend all night there, it cannot be fair. If I can't see where you're going, I'll wait all night.
pussy ass nigga, you ain't know that shit. Back to the club with a fat ass bitch. Hey, I'ma call your hoe when I call that night. She open the door when the nigga outside. Call me up in Uber, I ain't leaving for shit. Call me in the morning when you need some dick. Call me in the night when you need some dick. Call me anytime when you need some dick. Hey.
Okay. Baby Keem out here being nasty. I'm gonna be a young guy. A young guy out here. Benji, hey, how are you? Easy Magic, how are you? What is up? Wrong order strikes backslide, that part. Deluxe is not needed. Crimson, I want to discuss that because that means the rest of the stuff they added wasn't necessary. Okay, and Jay Crimson, shout out Jay Crimson out here for getting us a better link to listen to this in order. Thank you. I was about to say, we're going to be fighting with this thing to listen in the right order. Yes, right order. Thank you. Thank you, Jay Crimson. Absolutely. Okay. So, he's, I feel like he's also fitting in with the genre, kind of like read and rap. I think that's what you were just saying. Like he's doing a very, trap or very, I feel like low vibrational, but like, oh, it's not anything super profound at all. He's just rapping about stuff. And yeah, I just gotta hope he's getting it out of his system. He's still a young man. He's still very young-ish. And he's just gonna, be doing the thing that he was doing. He said, I'm good listening to me understand Baby Keem. Thank you, Benji. Oh, Benji, we had so much fun. Or at least I had so much fun in Lex Air's stream yesterday. I'm so glad that you were dancing in the chat with me. It's always such a vibe in there. But yeah, so this was Baby Keem. I think we're understanding who he is. I probably won't. I mean, at least so far, it doesn't seem like I'm going to have this like deep, thoughtful, understanding of what's happening, because it is what it is what it sounds like. Do not expect any revolutionary stuff. Just vibe. Absolutely, J Crimson. Absolutely. Yeah. But I'll say in general, no spoilers. Okay, we're just going to take it in. And if I was expecting, to him to be a revolutionary, I get myself let down. But I don't have the high hopes anyway because of the first two songs. Well, the first one was a maybe. Maybe there was something deeper going on that I didn't catch. But yeah, for the second one, ain't nothing. It is just a song. Okay, so here we go. We're on to this next one. Let's see here. Scapegoats. But here's the thing. Me seeing a title called Scapegoats, I blame me. Blame my brain. Okay, Crimson, because I hear scapegoats and I'm like, ooh, so deep. It's like my name is Ari and we dance around on the surface, but I dove in. Okay. And I'm like, ooh, who's the scapegoat? What is he trying to tell us? My goodness. So yeah, all the energy and directive is focused on the production and sonic elements. Okay. All right, here we go. Scapegoats.
I thought there was redemption in the fall.
You know I'm borderline, more than rich. Had to tame the orphanage. Navigating two bitches, texting them the coordinates. Two phones, literally.
Wait, who is this? It says serpent with feet? That's her name? Okay. Hey, yo, that's beautiful. Because at first I was like, oh, maybe it could be like a Lauryn Hill. That's the first person I thought of. And I'm like, oh, maybe they put some effects on her voice, sped it up. What? Okay.
I thought there was redemption in the fall.
Yeah.
You know I'm borderline, more than rich. Had to tame the orphanage. Navigating two bitches, texting them the coordinates. Two phones, literally. House party loitering. Deal so dummy, had to let several lawyers in. One day I tell you how my life was unfortunate. For now I tell you how fast these Porsches get.
The way I'm having the struggle of my life to read and listen to him right now, because she's just going off in the background, and I love it. Okay, here we go. Hold on. I just had to get myself together.
The young and reckless, about to eat my bitch for breakfast. Pink pussy been the preference, never fold under pressure. Cheap shots, let it rock. Eye open, Fetty Wap. Rain like confetti drop. I bet he drop. I don't hate the trendy things, just don't like to feed the trends. Mama gave me all my sins, learn me when the story ends. Flowers on my uncle's tomb, thousands no. of my aunties too. I'm used to taking back streets. Last week was nothing new. Bitches is my scapegoat. Who I made this tape for? I tell the story 2 years later. For now the case closed.
I've heard so much about it. You talk about it all the time. I want to go there. Inside your mind. Melodic blue.
Oh my gosh. That was so beautiful. And I like how it gives us some perspective where even if it's not going to be like some revolutionary, whatever album, at least he's giving a little bit of depth to what we're about to hear and where his mentality is. And so I feel like maybe with subsequent albums, there will be some type of growth because he's mentioning it already in an album that could have less depth than Airy Hopes, right? But this does give me some depth in that he's like, I'm making this song for the women and they're my scapegoat. And so it's just like, interesting. And maybe making the tape 4 isn't necessarily just that women should be his audience, right? It's not like a J. Cole thing where Cole may have started with I'm rapping, so there's going to be a lot of men who like rap, but I want to bring women in because he wanted to be very popular when he was younger, And so this is something that I'm feeling like the tape 4 is also saying I'm making it about and because of women, not necessarily is it just for them to be entertained by this. So that's really, really, really interesting. Interesting. You said, Ari, I'm not an expert, but don't you feel there is sort of disconnection between the different sections? Between the songs or between like the lyric sections? And this says on Scapegoats, and maybe that's what I can also read is kind of, after I finish it, I can read like the little blurb on it. It says on Scapegoats, Baby Keem raps about his newfound wealth and success. He references his difficult past and implies he may reveal more about his history in the future. I did catch that too. But I also, the line that I'm thinking of is he said, you'll learn about me. Let me see. He said, like, you'll learn about me when I'm gone or something like that. Oh, wait, I tell the story 2 years later. For now, the case closed. No, that's not the line. It might have been on the last song, but it gave me the feeling of like, Sing About Me When I'm Gone, that rap song. Which is a Kendrick song, I think, too. But the idea of maybe you won't fully get the picture until he's out of here. But I'm glad that's not what he's actually saying and what I was thinking about. And maybe this is a thing where he was already writing so much that he already knew what he was going to release 2 years later, possibly. And this is his second album. Is that right? I'm pretty sure. He said inside this album or inside this song, the different parts he felt were hard to listen to the music at the same time and hear him. Yes, that definitely was a thing. That's why I paused Slack because I'm like, woo. For me personally, it was a good feeling of like, ooh, I love her vocals. But that is a thing that's kind of common in rap where they'll have a woman or a man or just someone singing a lot in the background and they rap on top of it. And yeah, that could be a lot if you're really not used to hearing these types of things. But I thought the lady was so dope that I'm so glad she was on a song. Yeah. So now we're going to get into the next song. Now we're on to Arranged Brothers. Okay. Oh. Okay. I also saw it said Kendrick as well. So we're looking forward to it. Ow.
Bad bitch, pardon me, I say what's up. Educated put her in a cut. I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend.
I might have heard this.
2 hoes and I think I did too much. I got 2 phones and I don't know who to trust. I need a girlfriend. I need a girlfriend.
I don't think I knew who he was at the time.
I have profile niggas in my circle dodging rumors. I've been tucked away dodging blood sucking maneuvers.
Hey, as you have to, as is necessary. Ooh, this is such a vibe, y'all. I might be playing this album after this reaction. I wonder what that was in reverse.
Okay, okay, coming in heavy. Okay, they ain't in shape, I'm petty. Okay, 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 y'all be on E unleady. Okay, okay, hold the confetti. Okay, okay, just say you're not ready. They wanna bite the hand that try to feed them rules.
Ooh.
Behind the shades, I see right through it.
Oh my
You
goodness.
ain't stand up on your word, then you's a fool.
Mmm.
They're not boo.
Just even the melody line of that too.
PG, my Rolex. Turning down tops and the top bitches that remind me of the old days. Sneaking in hoes with the backstage pass, with the all in hunt for the poet.
Hey.
I'm poetic, nigga. I just go at it, nigga. I'm poetic, nigga. You can add my mama, we poetic, nigga. I was raised in the project, we can go at it, nigga. I can't wait no time on a co-edit, nigga. Bro code me and dad count through 7 figures. Raising my bottles and no feelings. On the high seat since the day I turned 16. 747, I'm standing there playing wings. Praying the Lord seen. Grandma praying for me. Okay, just say you're not ready. Okay, okay, coming in heavy. Okay, they ain't in shape, I'm petty.
My face is like stuck like this.
Okay, y'all be on E unleady. Okay, okay, hold the confetti. Okay, okay, just say you're not ready. They wanna bite the hand that try to feed them rules. You cannot hide behind the shades, I see right through it. You ain't stand up on your word, then you's a fool. They're not boo.
Everybody wanna be great, but the work don't relate and the life be mistaken the truth, nigga. I remember banking with Chase like 400K staring at it. I ain't know what to do, nigga. Now I look at money like a resource. Every contract gotta put my kids' family in school. Health and wealth going deep for it. Do right for my next life.
Let me get some too. I remember roaches, mama lost focus. I was at home, no lights, no food. Heard that the joke is hot king broken. Head to the ground when I walk in school. Going through the motions, mad impulsive, Benny. I wanna abide by the rules. I shall reside with the vibe is pool.
Fuck that, boo man, let me get some too. Life ain't always about your name and they mouth and the cars and the clothes and the jewels.
Hey.
Like soft porn only meant for your ego to bruise.
Oh no.
Points ain't scored, you gon' live in this world confused. Every day the hate restored and the fake get short.
Fuck that, let me get some too. Nigga, my livelihood.
W wisdom.
Nigga, the shoes I feel are huge. Keem wanna share that whole bro move. Nigga want face need this cause I fucked his bitch in a black hatchback. I front in the pics when the heart don't match. Take care of the kids, gotta go where they at. Ay.
Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit.
He said,
Top of the morning, top of the morning.
oh.
Top of the morning, top of the morning. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's
Like what these niggas on like? Ain't shit changed, still fucking and rapping. Two bad bitches here, Cartier glasses. Her friend got pornography habits. Give me
that bitch.
what's up? Rolly gang, rolly gang, rolly gang.
Is you lame, fool?
100,000 on her, she know she gang.
She's hot.
Rover gang, rover gang, rover gang.
Rover gang.
Range brothers out the roof, we're not the Waynes.
We're not the Waynes.
Bitch, I hate to tell the truth, we're not the same.
He's Baby Keem.
I'm with my Rover brother, and we're running game.
Hey, Range Rover.
Ripping rubber bands on the meatloaf. Overseas, tidy up for me before I get home. Take 1, take 2, take 3. Heave it, stop, hide it, comments on your sleeve. Nigga, believe it. Why your boyfriend keep on looking for me? Is he Jesus?
Oh, wait a second.
Top of the morning, 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 top of the morning. Hold on. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's
Hey, hey. Oh my goodness. So this is one of those things where it's like some of these things felt familiar. Okay. Like the top of the moment, top of the moment. And I remember how much I disliked that when I heard it before, because he's so far out of the pocket on it that it makes me a little uncomfortable. And I know it's an artistic decision that he's made to do that. But it's like so far back that I'm like, ooh, it's so off of the beat. It's just not my favorite. But I think it also sets us up for this weird section down here at the bottom, really. But there are a couple of things that stuck out to me just randomly. Like we're talking about like spiritual things earlier. It says, why your boyfriend keep looking for me? Is he Jesus? But I'm seeing like a flip of this because there's this story of Jesus where people were looking for him. And he's like, why y'all looking for me? Like his own mother was looking for him and he was like 14 or something. And he's like, woman, why are you looking for me? Didn't I tell you about my father's business? And it can come off as being offensive. But no, it's I guess it's the way you would address women at the time. I don't know. But that's kind of what I thought about with that. And I like that he says he's not me. So, and this is earlier in the album. So the people like me who are like, oh, I wonder how much of a baby Kendrick he is. I never said this. I've never even, I might think it deep down. Okay. Because they're related still. All right. Like how much did he, is he inspired by Kendrick? But at the end of the day, he's like, hold on, let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get this. And it kind of feels like, you know what? It's still business at the end of the day. Let's do this thing. You're making art that people are going to like. Why not just do it? You know? Why not just do that thing? So, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, there are some other things that stuck out to me. I'm like, I'm going to be needing to take notes. But this was a 3-part song is the thing. How long was this? Range Brothers. 5:17. Yeah, this was a long song compared to the rest of the songs on this album. But I loved how he was singing some of these parts. I mean, or melodic rapping some of these parts. And I also liked his parts better than Kendrick's parts. And just like a side note, I feel like Kendrick might not have recorded in the same studio and that he just sent his vocals over, because there is a little bit of this sound in his vocals that sound recorded differently, like in a different room even, and then not mixed down in a way or mastered in a way that's going to remove some of those like artifacts on the audio. Because it sounded really cheap, the recording. I hate that I felt that way, but that's what it felt like. To be completely open about what that felt like. So I would say Baby Keem killed it. Kendrick, I'm glad he's on it. Oh, and I'm glad about the parts where Kendrick was saying things like like teaching him. I said it during the song. I was like, oh, he's going to show him around, or he's going to help him with something or another. Yeah. Some. Oh, he's giving him advice. That's what it was. Yeah. It says life ain't always about your name in their mouth and the cars and the clothes and the jewels. Right. Yeah. It says, but when the people get bored and the points ain't score, you gonna live in this world confused. Yeah. Interesting. He said he probably sampled his vocals after he did it and reprocessed it for the track. Interesting. Maybe. But I do like the quality of the tracks that we've been hearing so far from Keem. Everything sounds really well done. And I shouldn't put that past the family. Seriously. It says specifically a line in Element by Kendrick B, all my grandma's dead, so ain't nobody praying for me. Oh, I'm on your head. And then Keem comes in. My grandma praying for me. Yes. Oh, because he probably has one grandma that is not the same grandma of Kendrick since they're second cousins. Interesting. Oh, Kendrick doesn't do a single thing that isn't intentional. In with the new. I love that. Also, that's a shot at Drake. Which one? Like, y'all couldn't chop that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He's Baby Keem. Oh, that's right. I did hear that part. He's like, he's not me. He's Baby Keem. I love that. Top of the morning. Read and rap. Oh, too good. Okay, that was great. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Because, and here's the other thing. Even though he's Baby Keem and he's not Baby Kendrick, right? I feel like Kendrick is not going to have him too far out there. It's kind of like we say about J. Cole. Like, J. Cole should hopefully have people around that are going to say, hey, bro, that's a little too unwoke of a thing to say. And, you know, maybe just not put that piece in there, or maybe just elevate it a little bit so people aren't like, wait, you know, what is your agenda here, Cole? And so I feel like Kendrick at least won't have him out there saying something like very culturally just wrong or bad. You know, like, yeah, you can be unwoke in the sense of, yeah, I'm talking about the ladies and just wanting to whatever. But that's a lot of hip hop anyway. But yeah, things like what Drake said about Kendrick rapping like he trying to free the slaves. It's like, why was there not enough people around you to let you know, hey, that's likely not going to go over well with the majority of people who have a voice in the genre? You know, so it just, yeah, I think he'll at least help him with that stuff. Reading rap, he said, like, half the lyrics on this album are shots at Drake. This was right after Drake took him off a few songs that ended up becoming hits. Most people who have heard the originals agree that Baby Keem absolutely washed Drake. The fact that Drake took him off so many songs is like a huge FU. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And that's another thing. Like, it could even be just that Drake realized, hey, yo, he's about to do what he did to Kendrick in some ways, which he helped platform Kendrick. And I guess he saw, as Kendrick is throwing so many subliminals toward him, that it probably runs in the family, and Kendrick probably won't stop Keem from throwing the subliminals too. So he was probably like, let me protect myself. Because Drake is also a business person, you know, and maybe sometimes he thinks too much about the business than anything else. Read and rap. Yeah. Drake was being smart. Like we say Cole was smart for getting out the beef. Drake might have been smart to take Keem off those records. Because from what I'm hearing, oh my goodness, Keem is extremely talented on his own. I mean, yeah, being Kendrick's cousin helps him get into some doors. But that's the thing about nepotism, which is a different form of it. Hopefully they have some art that they can create and stand on. And then it's all good to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, as long as they're doing some great things. Oh, replay. Okay. Thank you so much. It was so good to see you. We'll see you next time. Thank you for the compliment as well. All right. So now, here we go. We're on to issues. Oh, every time I see here issues, I think of Julia Michaels. I got issues. You got them too. So give them all to me and I'll give mine to you. Even though that's a completely different genre, practically, than she sang it in. But that's what it hit my heart and my spirit in. Okay. here we go. Issue. Let me get us to the right song. Ooh. Well, this kind of reminds me of like the opening song for a TV show. I can't think of it right now.
I've been stuck on my ends. Memories about people all in my head. First come to mind is my mama buying me Jordans. Are we really made equal? Cause everybody got plans. I can't go ghost. I face demons. Don't let it defeat you. I'll let my hands. I know it's hard for you to come out that trance. I look myself in the mirror when I can. Let's speak the truth. Tell me in pieces. I know it's you. I know just what you do. I knew since we first got evicted out our roof. My nuisance rehab, I was 6 trying to see you. How could I resent you? Demons and tissue. Grandma and I missed you. You don't know what we've been through. Don't let the wolves come get you. Please don't let them come get you.
Oh my goodness.
How could I resent you? Demons and tissue.
I did not expect this
You don't know what we've been
layer of him.
wolves come get you. Please don't let them come get you.
Especially for his voice to be like deeper like that. Huh? Okay, robot. Robot baby melodic blue. Oh.
Run away from home, run away from home. When the night's gone, when the night's gone. Run away from home, run away from home. Why, see to be convinced? Why, question my exit? Why, living on the fence? Why, sleeping on it? Why, give me some shit? Why, want me dead? Why, listen to the demons in your head? Why do we play victim? Good times are ahead.
Why y'all listen to demons in your
My
head?
life sentence, huh? You're committed, huh? Defensive about your vision, huh? Don't you get offended, huh? When the darkness hits, I'll show you all that I'm not kidding, huh? Grow a tree, plant these seed, let it breathe. My sister Riri only see me on these screens. I know she needs me. I can't help but feel teague. How could I resent you? Demons and tissue. Grandma and I missed you. You don't know what we've been through. Don't let the wolves come get you. Please don't let them come get you. How could I resent you? Demons and tissue. Grandma and I missed you. You don't know what we've been through. Don't let the wolves come get you. Please don't let them come get you.
Oh my goodness. It's like the range in just the first 4 songs. Wait. Hold on. Now I'm confused. Wait. This says producers Baby Keem and Jahan. Okay. For a moment, I was like, was he not singing and this was Jahan singing? Okay, no. They were producing. All right, okay. That was so interesting. Because what's the beginning remind me of? What's that TV show? I'm like, is it House that it reminds me of? Oh, the drums remind you of Love Lockdown. Oh, I can feel that too, Crimson. Ooh, and this also something he said is so important to me about mental health. Okay? When it comes to like what our brain is doing, we say mental health, but some people don't think about how we have to do mental exercises in order to be in good mental health. And he mentioned getting out of rehab at 6 years old. But he says, why y'all listen to the demons in your head? And then it was, where was it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, my thing is the demons in our head or the ideas that keep coming back, minds playing tricks on us. We will have these things running and running and running when sometimes you gotta, take a different course than the route that it's going in circles. Even the word playing victim, like I hate that idea, because who would play it if they knew that they had a part in that? This is the part. Yes, good times are ahead. Why y'all listen to the demons in your head? Why do we play victim? Good times are ahead. We kind of have to decide as soon as we know we can make the decision to say, no, the thing is not going to take over my perspective and my outlook just because it's what's happened to me. We can let our past become our future or our forever if we want to remain in a space that used to exist. But if we can let go of the past and objectively look at yourself, one, as the miracle that y'all are. Okay, hold on. Because think about it. Life is such a miraculous thing, not even in the spiritual sense, right? Just even scientifically, they still don't have a reason that makes sense about how there's even life at all. So that you wake up each day and we go into sleep each night-ish. Y'all get to bed sometimes, okay, regularly. That is such a miraculous thing just in science, in existence. So each new day can then set you off on another path. If you so determine, you're going to learn from whatever happened in the past and you're going to set that path going forward somewhere else. It's like I'm thinking about his sister Riri, by the way. She only sees him on screen. Sometimes families spend time apart. It's like I've experienced that too. And that's such a difficult thing when it's like maybe they see you because you put out content. Maybe they, it's something that you can't be a part of. And maybe it's something that she's going through in some type of way. So yeah. All the situations. Sly, the main reason why there is life is the necessity of having memes in the universe. Life is memes. What is that? That TV show about the soccer player? He's like, football is life. Meme is life for Sly. Meme is life. Okay. So up next we have Gorgeous. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to this album again. I already feel it. I'm calling it early. We're only on the 6th song. I might not like some stuff later on, but as of right now, this is good. This is very, very good. Okay, Gorgeous is up next. Gorgeous.
And my bitch is going gorgeous. Independent, straight out them apartments. I'ma give a maximum performance. I can't fall in love because I'm heartless.
Oh no.
Hey, whole lot of murder when it drop. Get the sticks, get the mop. Flow seats, gang, going ape shit. I'm a hat, hold a Scott. Bad bitch, pop it to the knot.
Yeah.
Pilot niggas in the cut.
Tame Impala.
Bad shawty, use the bitch as a prop. And my bitch
Ooh.
Going gorgeous. Independent, straight out them apartments. I'ma give a maximum performance.
This beat.
Trophies hiding in the nosebleeds. Baby, get to know me. I got rich, I know sleep. Baby, got the rollie. Working through.
Okay, turn the volume up. Sorry.
I go toe to toe with the whole league, baby. Let's get low. Higher from them cameras, you can tell me what they don't know. Take a private flight overseas with the logos. Take a private flight to the breeze, fuck the promo. Ego jumping at the Birkin, bitch, go lay it down. Niggas out here tricking on you, how is this in style? He gon' send a little bit to keep you down. And you
Oh.
Populate the status, populate your crowd. Man, let the hoe keep talking, let them run their mouth. And my bitch is going gorgeous. Independent, straight up them apartments. I'ma give a maximum performance. I can't fall in love because I'm.
Man, that was lovely, especially in the production. There's just some little pieces here and there just that really hit me very strongly. And speaking of that last drums, I think reading rap, you said it reminded you of, was it 808s and Heartbreaks? Oh, Love Lockdown. Jay Crimson said that. And so here's the other thing. This also gave me vibes of like Kanye production. And so he's, you know, he mentioned being heartless. You know, how could you be so heartless? I think this is a situation where Keem might have been learning or, you know, getting inspiration about production from Kanye. And like, who wouldn't as a producer? Like, why wouldn't you, you know, learn a thing or two from listening to his work? And so it's just really, really great and gives me some of those vibes. But it also really gives the new age hip hop, like emo rapper vibes with the singing and stuff like that. And so interesting. He feels so emo. Plus, he's from California, where there's so many different genres, like in this melting pot of a county. And so I feel like he's just bringing all of his influences together. He mentioned Tame Impala, and even when this one started, I'm just like, man. And the last one, they sound so different, but he sounds like he has some pop references to reasons why he's feeling like making this kind of art, this emo art. And I know he's not quite as emo as some of the Young Boy, for instance, might be a real emo rapper as well. Y'all gonna be like, this is not what it's called. But no, that's really cool. I like that I like that he is doing this thing. Okay. Maximum performance is very thoughtful. Yes, in the production, read and rap. Yes, specifically. Wow. Very, very cool. Wow. Interesting. And as I look at this lyric again, read and rap, how dare me? I'm going to give her, maximum performance. I can't fall in love because of heartless. But he's being emo. Because what this is actually saying is the opposite. He's talking about love. If he was really heartless, he wouldn't even be talking about love. Okay. It's like he's trying to convince himself that he's heartless. Okay. And he calls it a performance. And the other part of that is it's a show. It's not necessarily truly who he is. Okay. Man's is sympathetic, right? Read and rap. And that's the other part about emo or emotion. Not necessarily is it from an empathetic place. It can also just be because we're all sensitive to some degree. We're all on the spectrum of being sensitive. So that means we're going to acknowledge it to the level that we're comfortable with. And he's being emotional in this song. Not necessarily is he being like thoughtful and empathetic, really. But he is being emo here. Okay. Benji. Oh, you said very Kanye-esque production indeed. Yes. You said, you will say it still hurts to hear the B word in direction toward women. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the B word is technically one of the lighter things. y'all are about to cancel me. It is one of the lighter things you can say because it is a word that is not a bad word unto itself. It's like technically it's just a female dog. And we made it even more derogatory to especially call it to women. But you can call, I mean, not that you can or that you should, but the word can be used. Like if you call someone a dog, it should carry the same weight as calling them a B word. Even though I can more easily say dog on my YouTube than I can say the B word. But I don't even think B word has to be bleeped out. But I don't know. And since I don't know, we're going to bleep it. So yeah. That was really interesting. At least in the production, my brain wasn't really going into depth with the lyrics like I should have. Cause you're right. It is very problematic in the song. But that's one thing that is a element of art, is having someone feel differently, even if the meaning of it is actually the opposite of kind of what the track might make you feel. So interesting. Very cool, though. I like the differences in the art that he makes so far. And this says showing more of his influences of Kanye West 808s and Travis Scott through production handled by Keem himself and frequent collaborators Jahan, Sweet, and Cardo. Keem once again boasts about his girl. See, we can feel it because Kanye did that thing. Kanye was a producer first. You know, we love the vibes he created before he was a part of Words. And maybe if he was a rapper first, he might have been more connected to the lyrics and also the words he put out publicly over time. But for him to practically blow up immediately after switching into rap, he just may have not had the time with his own words and fighting with them and seeing the damage words can do before blowing up and then being able to do whatever he wants. But, you know, people find out the way they need to find out. All right, here we go. South Africa. Oh, he said, I called it, dang. He said, well, I mean, if I were Keem's girl, I would be appreciative of the performance as opposed to suboptimal performance. Absolutely. And as a performer, yes, always do your best at all things. Okay. So here we go. South Africa. Let me.
Catch a flight out the blue, South Africa. Hit my plug for the juice, then I re-up. Cancel me, I cancel you. We won't make up. You get money, I do too. Let's fall in love. Catch a flight out the blue, South Africa. Hit my plug for the juice, then I re-up. Cancel me, I cancel you. We won't make up. You get money, I do too. Let's fall in love.
Like shared interests.
Everybody wants some attention. Money make a bitch go missing. Everybody on a little mission. Bless up. I can turn you on in an instant. Everybody battling a mistress. Touching on your boobie, get them lifted. She wanna get lit. She fucking on rap, nigga fucking on star. Drinking tap water, diabetes in a jar. I'm taking shit back, but you won't get far.
What?
Baby Keem popping, no long talking. Ha ha ha. I'm laughing at you.
Ha ha ha.
Fuck with rah rah rah.
I feel like that came from Kendrick.
Catch a flight out the blue, South Africa. Hit my plug for the juice, then I re-up. Cancel me, I cancel you. We won't make up. You get money, I do too. Let's fall in love. Catch a flight out the blue, South Africa. Hit my plug for the juice, then I re-up. Cancel me, I cancel you. We won't make up. You get money, I do too. Let's fall in love.
Dodging turbulence. I'm a pop star like Prince. I buy house, no den. I'ma hold down my kin. My mama tried to warn me, hoe, not to break my heart again. I never shake my hoes, I'ma pay my hoes, then pay my rent. Heads.
Priorities. No.
And many more. Allah, Shabba, rank We be fucking till it stank. We be fucking off the drink. And I love that pooty tang. I took my clothes off for you. What the fuck you think about me? Catch a flight out the blue, South Africa. Hit my plug for the juice, then I re-up. Cancel me, I cancel you. We won't make up. You get money, I do too. Let's fall in love. Catch a flight out the blue, South Africa. Hit my plug for the juice, then I re-up. Cancel me, I cancel you. We won't make up. You get money, I do too. Let's fall in love.
Ooh. And something about this. Oh, shoot. My mouse there's condensation from my water cup. And so my mouse was just like floating in water practically on the desk. Oh, I need to bring so I have these stone coasters and they don't work that well, actually. They look beautiful, but they don't do the work they need to. Okay. So something about this song that's so interesting is that it feels like he may have produced this earlier in his career. Like maybe it was something he just like played on the piano and then he brought back. But at the same time, just produced this in trying to do something very simple, but also easy to catch for a background melody line. But the other thing is that the way he says, catch a flight out the blue, South Africa, that's so memorable. Like so many times we go through these albums and I'm like, I can't remember the chorus or the hook to a previous song, which can be a problem because I feel like it used to be easier to do that because hooks were a lot simpler and just written in a way that stood out from the other songs on the album. This right here, I feel like going through other songs, I could be like South Africa. Like I feel like that's gonna be something that I remember. But that was cool. I like how stripped down it was. I think it was only 3 instruments between the piano, the really like raw piano. Then you had the and then you had like a bass, like a bass drum or something like that. And I really, really like production like that. Like one of the last producers I was working with, he played me something. He was a bit younger, and he's a trap producer. Okay. So I had a vision of where I was going with this project that I was working on. And I was like, okay, I like your drums so much, but he had so much going on in the production that I was like, ooh, what if you strip this down to like 3 instruments? And he was like, what? Because he had like 15 in there, I think. And I was just like, yeah, can you just strip so much out? Like I want it to just be like a shell and then me inside of a shell, you know, whatever. And we did. He kept taking instrument out. And then the end, I was like, ooh, this is really interesting. Because sometimes people overcompensate for what they are going to release, or not overcompensate. They overcomplicate. That's what I want to say instead. It's the same thing with fashion. Like you might put on 20 necklaces because you don't know which one you want to put on. And if I put on all of them, I get a little bit of the swag of each one of them. You can do too much with your hair or with explaining something. Like I'm a little wordy too sometimes. But the ability to pull back and simplify, get the point across, and it still seem cohesive and complete, that is an art in itself. That you can use the fewest amount of instruments, the fewest amount of words, and still get a complete song. And so that's also a part of why I think South Africa sticks out so strongly, is that da 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 da, very simple line that then can make it more accessible to a lot of people to be catchy as well. And not just catchy, because that doesn't make art great to me. It's just how catchy it is. But I like the difference where some of his songs have a lot more production, feels a lot more of a vibe of, you know, a melodic blue. Like, I don't even know what he means by that. But, you know, if I were to just to guess on something, that's kind of how it feels like. But this right here is just stripped down. He's showing you, hey, I can do the Kanye stuff. I can do the emo rock adjacent fusion stuff. But I can also do this. I can just sit at my piano and it's still going to be a bop. So I really, yeah, Jay Crimson, less is more. Absolutely. And sometimes I like a good more. I like a good, okay, we're going to have a whole orchestra on this thing. We're going to have, you know, all these different instruments, but let us have a break too, if you're going to do the most. And then I think the next thing we listen to, we're going to have an even more of a ready palette for that next thing, because he stripped it away from us. And now we're going to be like, ooh, maybe we can hear a little bit more, and we're going to want that even more. So this was good too. Yeah, catchy hook. Yes, he says it does. Yeah, it sounds very future-esque. Oh yeah, that might have been the last one. LOL 15 is a lot. He said, indeed, there is a subtlety and skill in minimalism that can also, or that can often be just as impressive. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because to learn all the things and then decide to use less, that shows restraint. And music is only music because there is restraint in between the sound. What I'm saying is, if you play one note for 3 minutes, does that make it music? Yeah, to music absolutists, it could be a song, very avant-garde, very, you know, doing something different. But it's that there are breaks in that note that then give it life of it being considered a song to most people. And so when you can figure out where to put the restraint inside of a song, that's when you then can get also many accolades, because we all have the same time. We have the same notes, and it's all about, which ones did you decide to use and not? When did you decide to play and when did you decide to pause? So, yeah. And so it's really very profound, especially to a lot of artists or music reviewers, when you can do something that they're like, man, I never thought to put the piano in that specific order and to make it breathe, let it breathe that much. And then other people can be inspired by it too. So very, very cool. South Africa. And I've been to South Africa, and it makes me feel a little bit like South Africa in some ways, just because it was just like being in Africa, things felt very straightforward in some ways, very much like, this is what we're trying to do and this is what matters. And it kind of gives those vibes in a way too. I know he's saying some all sorts of other stuff about it, but yeah, that was cool. So now we're on to Lost Souls. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Like, even if he's not fully producing all of this, it's coming through his filter and the art that he's trying to put forward to us. Oh, hey. Even seeing the song title Lost Souls, I'm like, ooh, let's see what the depth is.
It's a lot of hoes in here, a lot of lost souls.
Okay.
Group of dying bitches and they in vogue.
Okay.
I'm trying to find me a bitch that no one knows. I'm trying to find me a bitch that no one knows. You see that bitch right there, she fuck OVO. at that cool, pulling out smooth. I'm not afraid to lose. I put you on the news. Titties on the FaceTime, let him out. Block him, erase him, let me know. Shawty hopping that Bentayga, it's time to go. When I put you in the latest, make sure you know. I know that you kiss and tell. Who's someone that we can tell? You need a real nigga in your life. I come in like a thief in the night. 2 phones on the stereotype. Mama know me, I'm picky who I like.
Not his mama being like in all of his business, which is kind of good at the same time, but it's like the second time he's mentioned her with the women he's interested in.
Titties on the FaceTime, let him out. Block him, erase him, let me know. Shawty hopping that Bentayga, it's time to go. When I put you in the latest, make sure you know. I'm quick to book a flight. I'm
Flight.
to the game. That pussy getting tame. Go public on the lanes. I bought it, say that name. Alexander McQueen.
Quay.
Rolex, whoa, whoa. Hot on froze. 10 white toes. It's hot out here, I've hit my lows. Your leverage in the bag. Your best friend was trash, trash, trash. Get gone like the flash, flash, flash. Let's add and subtract math. I see that you look at these VVVVs. Let's get you a piece for me. I know that you kiss and tell. Who's someone that we can tell? You need a real nigga in your life. I come in like a thief in the night. 2 phones on the stereotype. Mama know me, I'm picky who I like. It's not a fake bitch in sight. Coming like a thief in the night.
Oh, we saw this person earlier, Che Ekru, I think.
Alright, babe.
Oh, okay.
Alright, babe. Please show me a sign, babe. Wish I had more time, babe. Alright, babe. Busy all the time, babe. Too late to reply, babe. Put me to the test. We young, but we pay bills. Please don't make a mess. I don't do good with spills. Lately, I've been stressed. Been even a drill. No regrets when it's real. You got touch.
Interesting. No, wait. Interesting. Also another vibe of Baby Keem. And hilarious, right? Jay Crimson. I'm over here like, okay, Lost Souls. Like, let me see how woke, how deep. And then it wasn't. I mean, it is, but it's so interesting. It could be, I'm like, is he Gen Z? Yeah, I think he's Gen Z, I guess. I don't know. And this could be the depth. This could be so deep for Gen Z. You know, they even said Lost Souls, like just even naming it that and then talking about these ladies who are out here just trying to be around the block a little bit. And maybe not trying to, but ending up in those ways. You kind of got to meet them where they are often too, especially with being an artist. And let's say there's a deeper message somewhat in him, which I feel like we've already seen that some. Sometimes you got to meet people where they are. And maybe he's just having fun. True too, right? No. I'm not even saying he's trying to like, subliminally awaken people, but that would be dope. just how I feel about things. But yeah, this is very, very, very interesting, very vibey. Oh, he says, lately I've been stressed, mini Benadryl. Oh, no regrets when it's real. Interesting. You say, you think he's Gen Z because I'm at the last year of millennials. Yeah. I know he's younger than me. Okay. Yeah. Read and rap. Great. Thank you. You know, they have a different set of things that they've been experiencing. It's like we came up with Lauryn Hill being like a woke rapper, and he's probably heard it. They probably heard it, but it didn't affect them in the same way because there's just so much music out there. It's like back then we had the radio, and maybe your parents had some records, and or you were a part of like the BMG album that you could sign up for. Like my sister was a part of the music club. You would pick 5 CDs. They would send them to you. Then you had to send the CD back to them, I think, or something like that. So yeah, they have everything in front of them. So I feel like less is exciting or new or really capturing so many of them at the same time. So this was definitely interesting. It's still in the vibe of Keem. And yeah, that's what I'll say about that. Oh, wait, read rep. You said, Lost Souls, in your opinion, is an exploration of human finitude. Okay. And the structural forces that shape consciousness. The repeated references to betrayal and isolation echo Nietzschean confrontation with the abyss, where the self must navigate authenticity in a world of contingent loyalties. His voice, both melodic and staccato, becomes a phenomenological vehicle, revealing the tension between the experience and the idealized narrative of selfhood. And you're just kidding. You're saying absolutely nothing. I loved it, though. And I loved it. So that's it. That is what it is. Okay. Read and rap. You read. I love it. I wonder how many songs he wrote to prepare for this album. Shy. Yes, we. Shy. Yes, we. I wonder how many songs he wrote for this album, because I learned a really cool fun fact about Michael Jackson a long time ago, that he would write 100 songs for every album that he put out. And he'd pick, the handful that would end up being on the album. So I'm curious. I know a lot of people don't do that, but curious how many he chose from, with him having so many different genres that I feel like influence him, and him, picking one from each. Like, I feel like he could have had 10 songs at least for each of the genres that he's picking from. I don't know. Maybe a few at least. Maybe. Shy. Yes, we. Okay. Now we're on to, oh, we're not. Okay. I saw Family Ties. I did not realize that was on this album. What? Okay. We're on to Coco now. Okay. Coco.
Drink some champagne with me and let me rap. I'm balling with my friends, staring at the money in a trance. Little baby, can I be your mans? I might have to buy her OnlyFans. She gave me pussy as just friends. I feel like nothing but a middleman. I'm done, baby, I can't be your friend. You might give the pussy to my mans. You toss it. Ah ha ha ha. You toss it. You wanna stay? Don't stay late. Do you not like your house? Hate your place. Vroom, 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 vroom. Spend $500,000 on grandma house and then I zoom. Got way more money than my peers, you would assume. In competition with myself, I cannot lose. flow, eating soul food. I don't wanna eat nothing else. It's noon, I wanna see your room. It's noon, I wanna fix your wounds. It's noon, bitch, I'm a ooh. I'm ballin' with my friends. Staring at the money in a trance. Little baby, can I be your mans? I might have to buy her OnlyFans. She gave me pussy as just friends. I feel like nothing but a middleman. I'm done, baby, I can't be your friend. You might give the pussy to my mans.
Don Toliver. I heard the new album is really good. Do we need to listen to that, y'all?
She got the leather tennis. I took her out to eat. I took her out to Denny's. She always call me plenty drunky off the Remy. Sometimes no call back in Donnie, tipped off on the Henny. I'm touching down in your city just to get it lit. Better check the ball, right? We in the strip, we throwing 50. Wanna be the ghost, you can't get too close. Shawty be doing the most. One hand, but I ride that road. Oh, Sandy's got me going down. Put me in my mode. Oh, I just ate little baby up. Shawty tail like Coco. 10 feet down deep, then I'm here and gone. Got the beater out the sheet, you couldn't keep her home. Niggas pull up to the function whip, I leave it on. I leave it on.
Told you that I pack a punch. I'm ballin' with my friends. Staring at the money in a trance. Little baby, can I be your mans? I might have to buy her OnlyFans. She gave me pussy as just friends. I feel like nothing but a middleman. I'm done, baby, I can't be your friend. You might give the pussy to my mans. Two freaks in the club, but they attitude trash. She don't fuck with broke boys, so the ops down bad. Baby Keem in the cut, she know that's a hefty tag. I just put the whole 702 on my back. You ain't coming home with us, lean on you ass. I might throw 100 once, please don't be mad. Tit for tat, going back and forth is not my passion. Took a trip to Perry to post another caption. There's too much liquor, I get it. Steakhouse, taking out $800 dinners. Baby, go ahead and grab that tease. Bruises on your knees.
Almost whistling. So close.
I
mean, kinda.
I'm tryna have your ass wet tack and put you on your back. If that pussy good, there's a chance I get attached.
Oh. Interesting. So I feel like I've known about Don Toliver for a very long time, but I don't think I've ever heard an album from him, at least. Probably heard some songs, right? Is naturally, right? But I was saying before, do we need to listen to his album too? You know? Read and rap. What a wholesome friendship he has. Read and rap. You said whole because there's a little bit of everything going on in this friendship. Read and rap. Oh my goodness. And I was thinking about this. I don't think necessarily that the like glimpses of wokeness or the glimpses of having wisdom or the glimpses of how what he's doing is not good, or that what the women aren't doing is good, or what he's doing isn't good. I don't think that's necessarily a Kendrick thing, like by association, him being Kendrick's cousin. Instead, I think that's Gen Z. Like Gen Z are already so much woker as like a youth group than any other generation before them, right? Even though they're into the silliest stuff, it's almost like they're into the silliest stuff to cope and to get through, because everything wild has been happening since they've been born. Like they're the first generation, or millennials were the last generation to grow up in a somewhat peaceful America, at least outside of war, and knowing so much about like the shootings in the high schools. And it's like, I remember in middle school, there was a gunman on my middle school campus. It was a man with a shotgun walking across the field toward our school. And we were more like curious and intrigued by it than we were like, oh my goodness, something horrible is about to happen. Because we were like, oh, this older man. And we found out like his daughter because he was a white man with the shotgun approaching the school. And we found out his white daughter was dating a black boy. And so he came up with the shotgun to the school to be like, hey, yo, not in this world. But nothing happened. He just wanted to look menacing. And this was just a different time where it was not as prevalent. Like a school shooting had happened before that time, but we kind of were like, oh, it's so far away. Like it's a few places, and people to this day are still like that. Like, let's not do gun control because it's not everywhere. It's not personal to each person. So they're not as adamant about it. But I would say so many more of us that long ago it wasn't the front of mind. We weren't having active shooter drills like Gen Z has had to be a part of. And then the pandemic, and then like the collapse of the economy and all of these things that have happened. And so I feel like they've just been in this crunch for a very, very long time, that at least millennials had a childhood that felt a little bit like we could breathe. Some of us, not everybody. Always everything is relative, but many of them felt like, okay, the world could be this decent place. Most people are good. At least that's what they've been telling us for so long. And that I can do anything I set my mind to. Gen Z, oof, man, all the things that we had held true for so long up until the pandemic kind of started to break and shatter. And then the Gen Z as babies started to be activists also because of what was happening in the schools. So definitely a lot of pieces. And I think that's probably what I'm really getting from his music right now, is there's a little bit of a wokeness to Gen Z just because of everything they've been through. And so there he can be as silly as he wants, but it's still just that reality of the constant wars and the constant chaos. And maybe their art and their topics are a little bit of escapism, but how can you escape it when it's all around you? So that's kind of what I'm feeling with this. You said this instrumental goes crazy. Yeah, that was really good. Was this the one with the flute in the beginning? That was just like, wait, now I just turned it into a clown show. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know how that specific melody kind of came out at me just now, but that's not at all what it was. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. You said, yes, precisely. Read and rap. Said, not really a huge Don Toliver fan, honestly. Okay. And that's the thing. For whatever I heard in the past, it never made me go out and look for him to learn more. I don't remember that, but I feel like he must be affiliated with something in my past for me to have known about him for as long as I have. Because I feel like I was first learning about Don Toliver in the late 2000s, before 2010. I'm like, how do we even say these numbers? The 00s, late 00s. I feel like I was learning about Don Toliver. But I just heard the new album is really great. You know, maybe things have come around. Maybe his art is something you might favor a little bit more now. For real, their memes are so meta. Oh, read and rap. Is it true? And even though we had our economic troubles, there was at least a sense of hope. Yes. And possibility for some semblance of upward mobility. Yes. I think the new generation doesn't really have the wool over their eyes. They know the system is screwed toward billionaires. Absolutely. And it's like, maybe it's going to be Gen Z who, because of the depth of their knowledge of things, they also have TikTok. They also have the internet, their entire lives. And it's also this thing where it's Gen Z is looking older than many millennials still. Some millennials are pushing what? Almost, they're getting close to 50, the oldest millennials. Right? Okay, they're halfway through 40s right now. Like the oldest millennial, I think, is like 45. Might have just turned 45. And And so, yeah, Gen Z, I think they've consumed so much data that maybe they shouldn't have consumed. And maybe not having the internet while we were young gave us the chance to not learn too much too fast. Because America's always been a mess, and that's why I say it's relative that a lot of millennials had a fairly okay-esque childhood. But it's like when you think about California, you think about some of these cities, Chicago, like they were going through stuff for a very long time, Atlanta even. But yeah, it's definitely a situation where they've seen too much too early. And hopefully that helps them to come up with some solutions to some of these things too. The Roaring 20s. That's funny. Very versatile. Yes. The aughts. Yes, Rhino Fro. He said, dude, for real, my nephew is 17 and looks like he's 25 with a pension or something. He's getting ready for retirement. He's seen too much. And, maybe the millennials will be there for the Gen Z to help them to cope and to understand how to disconnect from the social things, So, yeah, absolutely. I love how Shy tries to come in and think like he's bossing me around, telling me to go to the next song when I was already about to go to the next song, Shy. I was already on the way. Okay, nodders. Thank you, Read and Rat. Thank you. And now because I want to go to the next song. Oh, but I will say Coco, with it being the name, I had a feeling it was about women. And he said that early on. This is an album for the ladies, but not. It's for the guys too. It's for everybody. It's what it feels like. Y'all, Family Ties. This was practically my true introduction to Baby Keem. Like there's a chance there's a couple of these that I heard a little bit of. Like I remember the Top of the Morning. But Family Ties. Okay. This song was when I said, oh, who is Baby Keem? I should know more about him. This is what really set it off for me. But I've never read the lyrics. Ooh. 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 They said with the fanfare, we're coming out here.
Jumping that, summon that bitch. Jumping that fire. Jumping that bitch, hitting that fire. Jumping out whip, thumbing that bitch. Coming that bitch, ho. Drumming that bitch. Chopper doing circles. They say bird. Take him to the potty. He's a nerd. Bow. I ain't seen niggas hit corners in the motherfucking burbs. Bow. Done politicking with the competition. What's the word? Put that on my mama, nigga. 8 in the process. Nigga tryna tippy-toe through the progress. Tongue-tied when the truth is an object. What's the pros and the cons of this next check? Wasn't nobody round, I was independent. In a 97 bomb with the windows tinted. Heard a bomb got a strap in the potty. Who the fuck like this in the party? Beat him up. I was seeing double in the projects. Mad at myself, learn to put it to the side. Mama had to cater for the coupe that we rode at the school on the way to pop pies. And niggas wanna play both sides. This a red dot, don't get on the wrong red eye. It's a headshot, they can't woo them guys. Fuck around and bag 2 of them guys. I'm OD in Paris, I'm OD in France. I thought that I told you I need the advance. Put down your IG and look through my lens. A million to grandma, who did I offend? The girl of your dreams, to me is a fan. I netted 10 million and did a little dance. I'm fucking the world, I ends in my pants. My Uncle G told me that I had a chance. So then I popped out and did it again. And did it again, and did it again. I cannot respect them, where did he begin? Advice from the council, let nobody in. Been swearing through rumors, avoiding the trends. And ducking the holes, I'm ducking the loony that come with the shows. I'm grateful to man, he opened up doors. They bung on their tour bus to come and compose. I reach to the stars on my tippy toes. This greatest success where most niggas fold. I tell you my past, that shit don't get old. But how could you ask? Like I don't be writing my raps. The critics got everyone tabbed. You gotta relax. The city where nobody sleep. Just tap in and ask where I'm at. Ho.
These critics got everyone tapped. Too funny. The way they think they do, right?
What's the name? Tonight. Smoking on you shows ain't tonight. I am the Omega. PG Lane, Rolly Gang, SIE. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a hold on, y'all niggas playing with me, man. I am the Omega. PG Lane, Rolly Gang, SIE. Don't you address me unless it's with 4 letters. Bitch, I thought you known better. I've been ducking the pandemic. I've been ducking the social gimmicks. I've been ducking the overnight activists. Yeah, I'm not a trending topic. I'm a prophet. I answer to Metatron, Nick Gabrielle. Bitch, looking for a better me. I am a legacy. I come from the 70s. The Al Green, Offspring, guns and the melody. The big shot, wrists on cryotherapy. Soon as I press that button, nigga better get right like the emblem's coming. Us two when I like he ain't been through nothing. Day free, got at least 1 B in the oven. I'm tripping, I'm triggering, my mental is
amazing, brother. Pop off only on occasions, brother.
Rich nigga, mama know I made it, brother. Go figure, never caught cases, brother. Face it, brother. Gracious, brother. New flows coming, be patient, brother. Show my ass in, take you out of class. I can multitask like Megan, brother. 2021, I ain't taking no prisoner.
Which also makes me think of dang on, Not Like Us. Literally, show my A and take you out of class. What?
2021 ain't taking no prisoner. Last year y'all fucked up all the listener. Who went platinum? I call that a visitor. Who the fuck backing them? All been falsified. The facts mean this is a vaccine and the game need me to survive. Elohim the rebirth. Before you get to the fight, you gotta holler at me first, bitch.
Smoke it up top 5.
Motherfuck that album, fuck that single, burn that hard drive.
Burn that shit.
Ain't nobody safe when I come, I'm killing everybody that's outside.
Who you with?
Yeah, Kanye changed his life, but me, I'm still an old school Gemini.
Bitch.
Let me jump in this bitch.
2 phones, but I only bring 1 in this bitch.
1 daughter, but they all my sons in this bitch.
No hoes, ain't shit getting done in this bitch.
I'm scary, I got a gun in this bitch. Smoking
Smoking
on
on
top 5s. Stop playing, I'm that guy.
Number 2 DM in my bitch. That's cool, I don't, that's why.
The way I love this song. The way I heard it and listened to the lyrics. I mean, listen to this. Yeah, well, listen to the lyrics and now reading them for the first time. Like, there's some things that, you know, I didn't hear before, some lyrics that I didn't realize that's what he was saying. And I've been saying, not knowing what I was saying. I've been singing lyrics and not knowing what it was. This is the interesting. But it's so, oh goodness. Just some of these parts are just so clever. Just so good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here we go with the prophet stuff again. Shy. I'm just not, I didn't say look at him being prophetic, but Shy, by the way, a prophet is someone who says something and then it comes true. You know what I'm saying? And you know who taught me that? Katy Perry's dad. Katy Perry's dad preached at my church in Los Angeles a long time ago, and he came with sunglasses, and I actually bought, I think, one of his books, but he was like, a prophet is simply a person who says something and then it becomes true. And we were like, ooh, this is so long ago. This is like over a decade ago. And we were like, oh, wow. So for him to say, I'll show his A and take y'all to class, and then he did it. Right, read and rap, that is dope. Okay? Right, God's mouthpiece, Fat Keys. Okay. You said top 5 is also the name of, wait, what you mean read and rap? What you mean? And here's something else why I started reacting and reviewing songs. Like, I would have done this years ago, but I just didn't know what space we had to do this and it be seen as the form of art that it is, to also talk about the cultural significance or the musical significance of art. Because that's what I've been doing for most of my life. I grew up with my mother teaching me a lot of this stuff as a baby. Like, we would be watching the Apollo, Showtime at the Apollo, and she would literally be teaching us this, and this. They should have done this. This should have been this, da, 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 right? So I come by this so naturally. But yeah, this is, this is really, really, really cool that they are doing this work together and that they can be so different from each other and do this thing. So very lovely. Very, very lovely. And you said, Fat Keys, not everyone that says the future is God's mouthpiece. Oh, okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. That is true. Yes. But you can be like prophetic in the sense of in one moment you said something and it was prophetic, but that doesn't mean you're a prophet. We are also saying that for sure, for sure. Yeah, they complement each other so well. So well they do. My goodness. Oh, now I remember. Okay, I lost my train of thought in that last thing I was saying. I just remembered. So I got into reactions and reviews because, one, I love this. But now as I was listening to this and how hype I get just listening to the song, I want to go back and, okay, hold on. Right before I say that too, I got into reactions specifically after the beef with Kendrick. I was obsessed, y'all. When he first dropped the songs during the beef, I was in Kentucky at the 150th annual Kentucky Derby, I think it was. So it was like a really big one. My mother's best friend invited me out there. So I'm at the Kentucky Derby and my friend starts sending me songs for the beef. And he's like, hey, you need to listen to this. I'm in the room. I could barely sleep. That's how those songs were affecting me. But I didn't have my channel and I wasn't doing reactions yet. I became so obsessed with them that I then was like, oh my goodness, I want to do this. I'm so obsessed with it and I love music. I've always been affiliated with music in some capacity. And so then listening to this, I kept thinking of people reacting and hearing this the first time. I need to start, and now that's going to be like my new obsession a little bit, y'all. My little almost obsession might be finding reactions to hearing this song the first time. Oh my goodness, that will be a joy. Okay, so now we're on to Scars. Okay. Wait, oh, hilarious. Thanking Drake for Airy. That's hilarious. I mean, the beef did. It's now while we do our reactions because it hit me in a way. And I'm like, oh my goodness. I would love to share how I feel about music. Okay, more Kanye West production.
I feel like everyone on me confused my heart. I ask God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make tear us apart? I feel like everyone on me confused my heart. Yeah, already lived my truths, can't sabotage my love for nothing. Remember I had to choose, Lord help me, cause I couldn't say nothing. This remind me of them days before I was buzzing. When my auntie told me, come inside the house, you make a mess, I'll kick you out. Don't saturate my love for some respect, I cannot vouch. Judging from my shoes and all they seeing is the couch. My moral, what I stand on, so I got up and I bounced. I asked God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make leave me with scars? I feel like everyone on me confused my heart. I ask God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make tear us apart? I feel like everyone on me confused my heart. In the backseat holding on for dear life, I must.
See, this is like what we were talking about.
I never get touched.
They've been through so much.
I trust. I'd rather feed my feelings with those I lust. You know what it means? I had lost
Becky's.
we was living on the east side, and I had to pack up my things when my mama was asleep. 2 kisses to the peace sign. That's when life was on a decline. 2 bus passes up. I asked God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make leave me with scars? I feel like every one of me confused my heart. I ask God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make tear us apart? I feel like every one of me confused my heart. Lose your mind a little bit. Can you blame us? Random thoughts in my head. You can blame us. Keep getting the bad out my head. Can you blame us? Distance from the pain ahead. Can you blame us? I need a new fixation. Open the conversations. Started to lose my patience. Inviting new temptations. I ask God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make leave me with scars? I feel like every one of me confused my heart. I ask God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I make tear us apart? I feel like every one of me confused my heart.
Hey, that was cool too. And Fat Keys, you said you're sorry. This sounds like Disney. Like Mulan is fitting to sing on the verse or the hook. Did you hear kind of what I was saying too? That it gave Kanye like the drums, like the da, 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 and then the piano, like later on, was so Kanye too. You know, did you feel those things as well? I feel like it was very big, very, and I don't want to say theatrical. I think we got that from a little bit of J. Cole's new album that just came out, the Fall Off, where it just, I don't know, it gave like a musical theater thing for me, I said when I was listening to that. But like the hook, let me listen to that again, see if I can. You said cinematic Disney, if so, I can see it.
God, why this life you gave so hard? Why all the choices that I made leave me with scars? I feel like every one of me confused my heart.
I feel like part of it is because of the music. I think that's a general-esque sounding hook for this style of music. And I think maybe with the music being so dramatic more than other ones, I think it makes it sound even more Disney to you, potentially. But I think if there was a harder beat that wasn't so like I feel like if that wasn't happening behind his hook, it would feel more like a regular beat. Like I can imagine Young Boy doing some. I mean, we heard 3 Young Boy songs that I act like I know what Young Boy is about. But I just feel like this is a general delivery and sound for the hook. I mean, he does do the scar, but that's, I don't know, that seems pretty regular for me. You know, and maybe because I'm a woman, like, no. So I'm like, oh no, this is regular. So yeah, I don't know. Can you give us more about how you feel that way, Becky's, or if it's kind of just some ideas that are formulating? Oh wait, was that the word? Yeah, coming together and figuring out why it makes you feel that way. But yeah, that was interesting. That was interesting to me. And I just kept thinking about Kanye and thinking about Gen Z. Like we just talked about how they have been through a lot. Like I'm feeling like the younger person listening to this and being like, wait, this is heavy. And what I think Gen Z does is that they like things to sound sonically youthful while doing things and talking about how much depth they have in some ways. And not just intentionally talking about depth, but they just naturally have it just because of everything they've been through. But it's like, I asked God, why this life you gave me so hard? It's kind of, and some people might look at him and be like, you're 21, bro. Like, what do you mean? And that's what we're guessing. Alexa, how old was Baby Keem when he released Melodic Blue? I called it, y'all. He was 20 years old when he released Melodic Blue. And so some people would listen to this and be like, how are you talking about your life being so hard? And it's like, actually, I can imagine. Y'all saw Too Much Too Young. Shy, you with this, Alexa? You see, I mean, the beat matches the tone of the song. The drums are dramatic because it's a message to God. The melody comes off as less confrontational. Look at that, Shy. Thank you. Very, very nice way to put that. Very, very nice. It's kind of like also like someone beating their chest or like is what you're giving me from that. And being like, why? Like, I'm really asking that question. And I'm thundering my question to the heavens in a way. So yeah. Very good. Oh, I feel like everyone I meet confused my heart. Yeah. See. Yeah. Okay. Very cool. Now we are on to, let's see, durag activity. Okay. I'm excited into whatever this might be about. Let's see, durag mentality. Oh wait, I said durag mentality. Oh my goodness.
Bitch keep staring at the Draco. Taylor lob Obama summer make my days long. Fuck up a bitch nigga in my bay clothes. Ask a question, all my friends are fake hoes. Double low, no 666 your topic list. Used to do it 9 to 5, no double shift. If he don't share the hoe, he's not my friend. He playing greedy with the bitch, come get your mans. Do-rag activity. Do-rag activity. Do-rag activity. Do-rag activity. Big stench, yes, you big stench. You big stench, yes, you big stench. You big stench in my life, you big stench. You big stench in my life, you big stench.
Your energy is 666 and minus plus. Then gotta put them crosses on before we met. What time we taking out today, my type of stress. I send them boys, my bus surprise, they gon' collect. Ain't seen your ass in about 2 weeks, but how you doing? Well, this Bugatti cost me 3, I tend to do it. Full trap, you an asshole. If it's beef, it's pedigree, my dog's gon' chew it. Taking blues right after blues, is how she blew it. Ain't the whole back before it got to me, she running through it. Keep talking reg when we do crash, just have insurance. Talking money when I'm on the Peloton for the endurance. Got IQ and she cute, so she special. And I like the way she bounce it instrumental. I can't fall in love, it's fucking up my mental. I can't fuck with bitch niggas on a menstrual. 2 a.m. need the fate. I like keeping 4 a.m. when it ain't safe. And she with the blick when it's late. She grow me when I dick her down, she tight my braids up. She go out, I go in, it's okay. She keep powder on her nose, it's not no makeup. Bandana silky on her braces, how they lay up. She need a light, she need a taste.
durag activity. Durag activity. Durag activity. Durag activity. Big stench, yes, yes, you big stench. You big stench, yes, yes, you big stench. You big stench in my life, you big stench. You big stench in my life, you big stench. I'm big rich. Go run that karma to your mama, ho, ho. You know I'm crazy like my mama, ho, ho. You know I get it from my mama, ho, ho. Don't talk to your mama crazy, ho, ho. Have a baby, ho. Give me top and braid my hair. Now while I'm praying, don't be eyeballing your sister, ho, huh. Smoking mystical, two ho getting physical, huh. More like scissoring. Kiss a bitch, no Listerine. Clitoris, flickering. Pussy tastes like tangerine. You went back to your ex on me, huh? Jet the flesh on me, but that shit don't mean anything. Quit texting me. You got an innocent face, I stroke it. You got good taste. When we met, I left you frozen. I know you wanna be a rich nigga, focus. You love me because I get the check and throw it. Durag activity. Durag activity. Durag activity. Durag activity. Big stench, yes, yes, you big stench. You big stench, yes, yes, you big stench. You big stench in my life, you big stench. You big stench in my life, you big stench.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not the biggest Travis Scott fan. So this is also very interesting. It's like I've known someone who did a like photo shoot with him long time ago, or for like was the photographer for him, and they were like the vibes were off. And this is interesting. This is the first I've seen him mention things like your energy 666 and mine is blessed. Thank God I put them crosses on before we met. And that's a thing that happens often. Some people may not fully believe in the stuff that they rap or sing about, but they know a lot of other people do. And then when you talk about their beliefs, then they're going to be like, ooh, I like him even more because he's talking about something that I like, especially something as deep as like a spiritual thing. That can make people tap into you more. But Travis Scott, like, and this, it is interesting that that's a big theme in durag activity. Yeah. But it's kind of all over the place a little bit. It's just maybe they're just talking about life. For the most part, the things they go through, the people that, or the people and women that they, making their lives harder, I guess. And that was so interesting. I mean, because I saw someone say something in the chat right around the time you said, oh, you went back to your ex on me, huh? Just to flex on me. That don't mean anything. Quit texting me. And some people try to do that stuff. But it's just like, tell the person you miss them. Tell them you want to be with them. Don't try to do all this other stuff because you might just make them upset. Now he's like, maybe he would have talked to her a little bit more if she would have came just to him and said, hey, I miss you, instead of trying to make him jealous. But some people like that, though. Some people like being made jealous. Ugh, okay. A whole lot of things. Okay. So let me see here. He's talking directly to somebody. Is that Travis Scott? Yes. Says someone who aspires to be a WNBA husband. Read and rap. What? I love original phrases, by the way. And I don't think I ever heard that one before. This song spoke to you on a deep metaphorical level. Read and rap. Oh my goodness. You said you won't understand. It's an F-boy song. Oh my goodness, Shy. Bro, tell me more. That was a joke. Read and rap. I don't know, man. That felt like it. You came up with an original concept, to me at least. So I don't know. There's some truth behind every joke. Okay. Oh, okay, Shy. You said I'm not an F-boy, so it's going over my head. No, absolutely. And that can happen too. You know what I'm saying? Shy. And then, I'm just giving you what I got from it. And, there's probably a whole bunch of phrases I don't know about. I mean, like, he's calling somebody stinky, which it probably doesn't mean that. Okay, probably doesn't, but that's what I'm gaining from it. Okay. And it's just like a painting. We can look at the same painting and be like, ooh, or Rorschach, right? And be like, ooh, it's a butterfly. And they're like, no, that's somebody's lungs. Oh, big stench means big mad. Thank you, Shy. W translation. W translation. Thank you so much for that. All right. W, read and rap. Okay, now we're on to Booman. And it's interesting because Booman, I just found out, is his nickname. And the documentaries that have come out preparing for the 20th for his new album release, the first one was called Booman 1, and the next one came out called Booman 2. So I wonder what else we're going to find out about him in this. Okay, so let's do Booman now. Oh, there we go. Let's get to the lyrics. He's everywhere with the production. My goodness.
I beat the bag on the bitch. I walk in barefoot like Rick. This not the time to confess. Sleep with 2 phones on my chest. Yesterday I was just broke. Today I look sexy and blessed. Every time I come back home, baby go kiss on my neck. These girls keep calling me handsome. Flew out to England and I went to Mexico. Cropping that bitch out my pet because she too dead. She must be a messy hoe. Yeah.
This is...
Put that on my cats. I'm tired of the boogers. These big protein boogers. Get that weak shit out of my face. I gotta be honest, I cannot be happy unless my whole team get a taste.
Hey.
Cancel your ass today, cause a nigga go die by respect.
This is
I'm sexy and blessed.
incredible how he can make so many different sounds.
Sexy and blessed. I'm sexy and blessed.
And it all sounds like him.
I'm sexy and blessed. Ayy, smoke in the basket. I'm in the casket, cause I get ratchet. King of the fashion. You can't get active, beat your ass up for it. I caught you lacking, eat your ass up for it. I caught you bragging, kick your ass up for it. I'm with the drama, front of your mama, front of your daddy, your sister, your aunt. 200K taxes, please do not sue me. I can't afford to buy Paul Jr. blunt.
Bitch, hand me the rock band on me, and I look attractive. Holding up 5 fingers, my numbers are bragging. Barbarian shit, barbarian tactic. My name is Booman, my name is not Jeff. I told you that I am a
this
barbarian.
new voice.
I told you that I am a barbarian. I told you.
Sexy and blessed. I'm sexy and blessed. I'm sexy and blessed.
Oh my goodness. Ooh. That he has done so many different flavors of production, of topic, of voice. I'm gonna say vocal performance and voice. I don't know what came out. But that he's done so many styles of speaking or rapping, singing. This is the type of album that I'm so about, that I can hear such a variety. It's like hearing so much music in my life, especially over so many genres. It's easy for me to get bored on an album very quickly, especially with being a musician. It's like if I hear something, my brain probably catches the pattern very quickly. And then with writing, I've written a lot of things and I've read a lot of lyrics in my life. So it's easy for something to seem like it's been done. But I'm just like, man, we are how many in? We're on the 14th songs and I don't feel like anything. I mean, some of the voices kind of sound similar across songs, but only like two. It would be like two in one voice, two in a different voice. And this is the first with this new, just like his natural voice, probably, which was also so dope in the bridge. And so, yeah. And this was really great. And so, yeah. And I'm really thinking that's his natural voice also, because there was the other song he sang where he went down the octave. And I'm like, wow, it's not a gimmick either when he goes up into his like male falsetto, which makes it even more of a tasteful thing. Oh, I meant to say this earlier when we were talking about how you can learn so many things and then to still make an artistic form that strips it back. That was also seen with like Basquiat. Basquiat, like some people will look at his art and they are not attracted to it or they don't like it because it seems so brutal and elementary. But he's a trained painter. Like he has a classical understanding of art. And then he decided to do it differently in a way that was true to him. And it simplified it. He made it in some ways more emotionally complex for some people, how they're going to take in that art. And I'm not saying Baby Keem is Basquiat, shy. Okay. But I'm just saying, I really appreciate that. I can tell he studied a lot of art, it seems, for him to pull from so many different places and so many sounds, and it still come across as so authentic to him, while also honoring some of the modern greats in hip hop and production. I did notice this was produced by a few people, and I really like how the beat was coming in and then shifting into other versions of the same beat. And so I wonder if, they were a part of that in some ways. I'm like, Jake the Snake sounds familiar. Okay. Yeah. Very cool. Said also most of the beats were produced by him. Exactly. If you're not mistaken, he produced King Kunta. Yo, that's amazing, Shy. I want to look into that. Yeah, let me just go ahead and like put that in. Yeah, let's go ahead and look it up right now. King Kunta producer. Terrace Martin and Michael Cooley and Soundwave. So almost, but still dope production. Let's see. 100%. That's what initially drew you towards him. Very versatile. Those inflections were cool too. Yes, read and rap. he did something to perk my ear up. Like I hear so many rappers. Like I used to manage rap groups and did marketing, like worked in so many different fields across rap at practically every level. And listening to that much, if anything, your ear can go a little numb to it. And him doing those inflections and going that high, I was like, oh, who's this? Oh, I'm hearing something different. What's going on here? And I'm shocked I didn't check him out sooner. I've been busy and under a rock. That's right. Now it makes sense. So I'm so grateful y'all have suggested this album to me because this has been incredible. Oh, I'm so excited for the 20th. That's in 2 days from now, y'all. I'm so excited about that. Let's see here. You said, well, by beats, I mean drum patterns. Okay. Most of the drum patterns in the beats he heard from street performances while in Africa. I love that. Creative for sure. Wait till she reads chat. Oh, wait, is 16 on this album or on the deluxe? I love that song. It's so good. Well, if y'all feel there are any songs that should be listened to, oh, it is 16 is the finale on this album. And we don't need to listen to the full deluxe, but if there's anything from the deluxe that you feel should be listened to, that'll be cool too. Reading rap, nice. Yay. We're getting into first order of business. Ooh. Okay. Baby.
Whoa. Yeah. First order of business, dog, I gotta thank my mama. Second order of business, shatter blessings, no more trauma. Third order of business, do good decent, get good karma.
Hey.
First order of business, get this money to my shorty. Loyalty and gratitude, the only thing you swear me. Will you be the person that's gonna love me in my 40s?
40s, like that's forever away.
First order of business, dog, I gotta
Oh my goodness.
all this back and forth is weighing heavy on my conscience. When I met your sister, she said this nigga's obnoxious. The one's coming for me. Can't focus on the petty. They'll come back and destroy me. Why she speaking anyway? She fucking her employees. I ain't even asked, but the room was way too noisy. Yeah. First order of business, dog, I gotta thank my mama. Second order of business, shatter blessings, no more trauma. Third order of business, do good decent, get good karma.
Like that little thing they did in the back.
Business, get this money to my shorty. Loyalty and gratitude, the only thing you swear me. Will you be the person that's gonna love me in my 40s? Wake up in the morning, brush my teeth before I see my queen. Wow, who are you? Bitch, I'm too phone Baby Keem. I think you're selfish. I like soul food. Pussy tastes like soul food. That's why you been my go-to. And that's my whole thing. That's my thing. I do whole things. That's my thing. She go both ways. That's my thing. You had a whole face. Pussy good, so I come through on my worst days. Like I should. Tell me if I'm understood. Yeah. First order of business, dog, I gotta thank my mama. Second order of business, shatter blessings, no more trauma. Third order of business, do good decent, get good karma. First order of business, get this money to my shorty. Loyalty and gratitude, the only thing you swear me. Will you be the person that's gonna love me in my 40s?
Another new vibe on that one. And I love the way that one started though. Let me see. Yeah. And then it just hit like Whoa. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that was really interesting. And I think that's probably a shorter song too. Yeah, 2:48. And I do like a good short song. Like I do feel like in general, a lot of songs might be too short and they're just kind of, lowering our attention spans a little bit. But I like a song that's straight to the point, and in there, out there. And it looks like he probably only had one bridge on one song earlier. And that's not even a really a modern thing people really use anymore, or at least often in more mainstream music. Though it is a really still a good musical device, because if the song is a little bit longer, or it feels a little monotonous, that bridge can really change it up and finish you out for the song. But yeah, that was its own little vibe. He's been so turned on so much of this album. And now this felt a little more low key, a little turned down, just kind of like, he's back to business, first order of business, that part. But we are closing out the album soon. And we have Vent. And then we have 16. Read and Rap, you said you wish more would use bridges in the mainstream. Yeah, some bridges when I was younger were amazing. Like the Wyclef remix to No, No, No by Destiny's Child. Oh, that was my favorite part of the song, was the bridge. Every time I see you with your boys, you pretend as if you don't want me. When you get home, you call me on the phone and tell me how much you care. That was my part. That was my thing. Like, bridges were so thoughtful and like a whole little song unto itself. That was a good one. Yeah, Read and Rap. That was one of my favorites. Like I think that the strings came out, they did like a harp just out of nowhere, just completely flipped that song into another world. And then you came back like, no, no, no. Like that was one of my favorite bridges ever. Some songs should be short and they just drag. That is true too. Some of them just keep on going. Because maybe the artist was like, oh, no, I love this. I want to give them more of this. And people are like, ooh, it's way simpler for us than maybe how profound they thought it was. Because that's another part of making music is you can think in a moment, oh, my goodness, this took me a year to write this song. It was so hard to do. And now you're attached to it. Then when you put it out, you're expecting people to understand that year of hard work you put into it. When for other people, it could be so simple because our brains just operate in so many different ways. And it could just be like, it's whatever. And that's why it's also good to have people around you when you're creating art that will be subjective and give their opinion and tell you when they're like, it's not so great. And that's how I feel like when people have good people around them, great art gets put out. And so I feel like Keem has a good team, and it could just be Keem. Like Keem could be like a one-man show behind the scenes, just kind of like, no, this is what's getting out here because I'm the artist. But I know that Kendrick had to have heard it right before it came out, right? At least. But yeah, hopefully you have good people in the room. You said it was so real structured. Yeah. And I think you're still talking about No, No, No. So good. So good. All right. So now we're on to Vent. Pull up these Vent lyrics. Featuring Kendrick Lamar. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not a drill. This is for real. I'll be in my feels. You know the deal. No.
Been punched in your motherfucking motherfucking face. What you say? Oh, you have it? Alright, wait, bitch.
2-4 Baby Keem, fucking me. I am here, ho, ice cream, booger, color, piss, sub-zero, no ho, hookers in my clique. We don't fear, ho, lit. I got a way, I got a politic, I got a bay. Ain't no apologies when I get paid. A dermatologist, I want the face. Don't talk to me when I stump in this bitch. Ho, pussy watery, I got the tuna fish. Ho, yeah. These niggas acting like groupie, huh? Little bitch, she wanna get mad, cause I keep on looking all in her boobie, huh? I got the furniture options, my U-Haul moving, coochie to coochie, huh? I buy the toe when I shop it, rock band on 2-seat, now it looks spooky, huh?
Easy there, boy. Shit get greedy there, boy.
Oh.
Boy, my gang need me there, boy. My sex tape leak your bitch on TV there, boy. Watch her please me there, boy. Shit get greedy there, boy.
I must admit, I am a mess, I cannot fix it. Little baby dick, Margiela sweats. Look at my dick print. Fuck all the rats. If you confess, that is a big hit, huh? Fuck all the rats. If you confess, it get addressed. Bitch.
Have you ever been punched in your motherfucking face? What you say? Oh, you have it? Alright, wait, bitch.
I want the fade, I want the fade. Give me my fade, I want the fade. I need the fade, I need my. We got a fade, give me my fade, fade. We got a fade, fade. Give me my fade, I want the fade. I need the fade, fade. Run me my fade, fade.
Hey, give me my fade. I'm even like, did they get the right outro? Like, person, because that was almost Keemish. That was Keemish.
My fade, I want the fade. I need the fade, fade. Run me my fade.
Yeah, that's Kendrick, but it's wow. Wow. Talk about some emotions. Oh my goodness. And I see it was just featuring Kendrick on the choruses. Yeah. And the outro. Okay. Woo. Woo. Drake shots? Really? Which part? Okay. The one that I was thinking about Drake, have you ever been punched in your face? Well, which is the chorus. Like, why does that make me think of Drake? Why does, and I don't know, it's messed up. Was that a verse? Because he said, have you ever paid 20,000 on an open case? Well, I have. Okay, no, that's not it either. Like, what is the parts that are about Drake, if y'all? Yeah, that's interesting. Oh, is it the fades? Ooh, you wonder if that part is also referencing Drake, because Kendrick was always talking about a fair fades on Euphoria. What was the lyric again for the fades on Euphoria? My goodness, K-Dot, let's go. Let's go. Let me see. Kendrick fades Euphoria. I'm like, I don't know if it'll quickly. That song is so long. That song is so long. Yeah, y'all might have to. Something about keeping. Oh, there's a friendly fade. We should keep it that way. I know some things about people that make Gunna want to look like a saint. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bro, Kendrick been sending shots at Drake for years. That part for sure, Jay Crimson. But I didn't know if there was something like very specific that y'all felt was a little more directly toward Drake than some of the other things that he's said. Because some of it, I'm like, you know, we all are in the agreement that it was Drake. And it's the same. Anything subliminal is just that we're in agreement on it, really. Unless it came back up in another song. But, they could be also talking in general about fades because, it was a friendly fade. And that's what he's been doing for a long time. Y'all know Kendrick grew up or came up in battle rap. So he's been fading people and learning from the fadiest of them. And that's how he was prepared for that moment in history. Yeah, read and rap for sure. Okay. Now we are on to the finale and 16. Interesting. This is also the 16th track from the album. But also 16 is a term that is used with bars as well. So I wonder if that's a double tundra right here. Yeah, interesting. So we're just going to see if this is I wonder, what could he really do, by the way? And I'm not going to look at chat just in case there's any spoilers over there. But my thing is, he's been in so many places across this album so far. And so y'all can chat it up, by the way, because I know y'all have probably all heard it. Y'all can chat it up and I'll get back to it right after we listen. But yeah, he's been in so many places stylistically and vocally. How do we end this album? And then he came out with the deluxe, which is 8 more songs. And so he probably got to dabble in a lot of different things. But for this to be the last piece, I'm so excited to hear whatever this is going to be. Unexpected. Very, very unexpected. Okay. It's a little bit. I'm like, is this a sample almost?
Born in the States, tell nobody that you never had it. Don't tell nobody that you was abandoned. I'm the only one that know about your tragedy. I can't feel sorry when you lost random. I can't feel sorry you lost ransom. Drown yourself in expensive fabrics. I think you picked up a lot of bad habits. Just appreciate yourself. Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide. This ain't something that you should decide. Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide. This ain't something that you should decide. Born in the States, tell nobody that you never had it. Don't tell nobody that you was abandoned. I'm the only one that know about your tragedy. I can't feel sorry cause your trust random. I can't feel sorry your love's ransom. Drown yourself in expensive fabrics. I think you picked up a lot of bad habits. Just appreciate yourself. Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide. This ain't something that you should decide. Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide. This ain't something that you should decide. My mama mad at me, I know I fucked up big. My girl mad at me, I know I fucked up big. What's love? I guess I'll never understand. Every time I say sorry, I do that shit again. Check, I made a promise that I would never leave you stressed. I would be honest, I should've never sent that text. I would be honest, I'm sorry for the things I said. I would be honest. Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide. This ain't something that you should decide. Won't you think about you and I? Just grab my hand and look me in the eye. Look, this ain't something you should decide. This ain't something that you should decide.
Aww. And I feel like that was the emo finale I should have expected. That that was cute and that was cool. My goodness. Because I could imagine like a punk emo band doing this exact chorus over something a little less vibey. Like this is giving, I'm like, is it like not Fall Out Boy, but like one of those like Coheed and Cambria. Y'all know about Coheed and Cambria? Like someone like that or something close to that. You do read and rap. Yes. Yes. That was really cool. And and as I said from the beginning, this is a song about him and women. I think that's the best way I might have put it so far. The story is of him and women, not just about or for the women, as he put it. You know, after saying the fadiest way. Oh, it's a cute little song. It is. Absolutely. And so I think that was a great period on this Baby Keem album. I think this has me so excited to even listen again, you know, and really do that thing. And I'm so looking forward to the 20th. Oh my goodness. Because you know what I was nervous about with Keem? I was actually nervous that it could have been a gimmick with that voice, like not deep down, but kind of at the surface. It was like, man, what if I listen to some other songs of his and I like Family Ties so much, and then I'm going to like him a little less. And part of me, maybe I hadn't been believing in like great new artists in a long time. I mean, some, you know, in the other genres especially have been really, really great. But over hip hop, I'm just like, man, I like Kendrick. And, you know, he gets the brownie or the extra points because he is talking about things I think that are so important a lot of the time. But I was nervous a little bit about Baby Keem. But that really, really made it all better. You know, some of the songs are wild. Yeah, naturally, he was 20. I mean, that he did all of this at that age, like that's a big deal too. Very, very big deal. And so I think there's the other album y'all also said I should listen to. And that came out before this album, I'm guessing, since this is only, well, now 5 years old. Or maybe it could have come out in between. You know? Melodic Blue movie now. I think we're going to listen to, and this is also going to say, by the way, any deluxe that I should hear, let me know. And I think Shy gave us the only deluxe song he wanted us to hear. Yeah, I think Shy wants you to hear. Yes. Absolutely read and rap the way I could not do anything else before that. Rhino Fro. All right. So we're going to listen to, especially since y'all said it's 20 minutes. So we will do the song and let me find it. What is it called? No Sense. Okay. Let me look for that. Oh, and it's a video. Okay. Let's see here. Exciting. Giving me Misfits. Do y'all know that show, Misfits in the UK? Like even the color grading and being in this community, it is kind of like a very dry feeling, but it's very artistic to me. Like I really, yeah. So I thought of that early. And then for him to have superpowers, I'm like, yes. Oh, you were just thinking that? Yes. Read and rap. I love that. Yeah. Directed by Savannah. Wait, what just happened? No, go back. Let's see. Okay, put PG Lane, Columbia. Oh, interesting. Columbia on a music video. Ooh. what a combination. Wait. A minors. Okay, sorry. Shy, I apologize. Shy, I apologize. Oh, it's starting soon. Wait. Okay, we're gonna take the ad break. That's about to happen. But my goodness, that was very beautiful. And I'm trying to like figure out what superpower he had. Cause like we could see his eyes were doing the thing, and it was almost like he was reading the dominoes and learning every combination. And it's like he's about to be a shark and playing people in some dominoes and like winning every single, match. But yeah, that was cool. And it seems like maybe with the deluxe, there were just some songs that couldn't be denied, Shy. And so he, had to put out more songs, and some of them became singles. That's really cool. And that's going to have more people come back and then listen to more of the album. That's really a lot of times the point of singles, is to bring people back to an album or to introduce them to the artist and things like that. So very cool. Very, 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 very cool. And so now we're about to play some, let's see, the document, not the, we do have to do the Baby Keem documentary, which I think is going to be a little shorter than the movie. And I did plan to do documentary part 2 as a part of the stream also. Let me see, it's 1:35. Oh, we're kind of making good time. Kind of. So yeah, we're going to go into that. Yeah, Columbia on a music video is a flex. Absolutely. You said Keem is more alternative. Yes, he is, Jay Crimson. Absolutely. Okay, so that's great. And now we're going to pull up the documentary, The Booman 2.